Hi, I just want to demonstrate how we're going to change some content in your website. So what we're going to do is decide what we're going to change. So in this case, we're going to change this photograph here of the cakes on a glass dish. So I'm going to click on the image I want to change, and then going to click the pop-up edit images, and you'll see here we have this pop-up box coming showing the image that's currently in there. So I'm going to click on that, and I'm going to add a new file here. So we're going to click upload file. This is one I want to replace, so this is a photo I have already. So I'm going to click that and then click open. You're going to wait a moment, and then the software will load your image, and then it's going to appear up here. And there it is. That's the one we want to change. So I'm clicking that. We've got a check mark up there. I'm going to click select. You'll see here your image has gone in there. So that's how we're going to change these images around. And then if you want to add a new box, a new section to your website, we can do that as well. So what we're going to do, I'm going to click here, add block. This is where I want it. And this here, I want to put an image and text section. So these are all prepared blocks. In this case, we want image and text. So I'm going to add this one. So right now, it's a different subject type, different kind of website. So we're going to do some editing here. We're going to click this, edit image. Click the image, and here's some images that we already had on this website. So I'm going to choose some of these. See here, we've got the cake there, and here, let's choose this one. There we go. So a couple of nice images. You see the background color is different on the existing part of the website to the new one. So we're going to click box, or just click block, and then the paintbrush to edit the container. So we want to change the background color here. I already have the background color, it's just like pink. There we go, that one's changed, and the other half of the block as well, same. Click here and click that pink color. So now it's all the same color, you see. So from here we can do a few things. We can change the heading of the sections here. So we'll put a new section, and here this is where we can change the text. So we can add text here, or we can remove text completely. So we just highlight these sections, backspace, and we'll put some new text here. So this is how we can edit this with the contact buttons here. We can change those as well. Edit the styling. We can go for the brown. Border color, we'll keep that there. There we go. So now we click Save Changes, and then here Website Preview. Show a new tab. So this is the change that we just made. There we go. We added this photo, and then we added this section. So you can see what we just did on the website. So that's how we can add new sections to the website or change some of the information that we already have. So let me just show you one more thing. So if you have your website and you just want to change some text or add some text, for instance, we'll go to this section here. Just click anywhere within in the text box where you want to add the new text, and then we're going to add some new stuff. So your website is really easy to edit and keep up to date. Any of these, again, you can change. You can change the titles. You can edit any of the text in the same way that I've just shown you. So hopefully that's helpful to you. You can see that it's really easy to build up your website, change it, remove sections, add new sections, or edit the sections that you currently have. Always click Save Changes to save the changes that you made. And if you don't want to, then you just click Delete Changes. But anyway, that's it. That's how we do it. Okay, so we spoke a little bit about how we add blocks and edit some of these images in and text sections in your website. Now we're going to add an empty block for you to decide how you want it to look. So to do that, first of all, decide whereabouts on the website that you want to make the change. In this case, we can do it here. So we'll do add block and click empty block. All right, so now we're going to see we have this new white area. It's an empty block. And then the first thing we decide is how many columns we want in this block. So you can see on the block above we have two columns. We have the column on the left for this big image and this one on the right where we've got two. So in this one we want to split it into two columns. Okay, so you can see this is a divider right here. So on the left, I think I'm gonna put some text, and then on the right, I'm gonna put a picture. All right. So the first thing I want to do is add what we call a widget, which will give us our text and images and videos, whatever we want to put on the website. So you click this little plus thing, you see add widget. Do that. So the first thing I'm going to do is grab the heading widget, and then you just drag and drop it where you want. So this is where I want it to be. I'm going to put new section here. Highlight it, decide where I want it within this block, and have it to the left, center, or right. So we're going to put it in the center, exactly there. That's good. Then below it, I'm going to put some text. So I'm going to grab the text widget and then put it right there. So you see the text that comes up, it's just Latin, it just simulates real text. So this is where we're going to write our new section, and then we're just going to put, whatever you want in here. And then over on this side, I said I wanted an image, so we'll do add widget, then an image. And then this is our image widget comes up here for us to choose a widget. We can either add a new one from our computer, or we can add one of the ones that we've already used on the website. In this case, we're going to use this one. Check mark in the box and then click select. Okay, so now you see it's just opened up small on the right there, but we want it to fill this column. So what I'm going to do is click the check mark here. And then for SEO, you can also add what in this box what the image is. So we've put Cakes Windsor. So if anybody types on Google that, this would help us get that SEO power that we're looking for. All right. So then we decide how big we want this image to be. We want it to be bigger. We can decide if we want it to go this way. Grab the column, bring it across, have a bigger image. We can move it to the right. So basically, where you see the little yellow dots when we put our mouse on it, that's where you can move the image around. Okay, so we're going to have it big with a small text area here. And then we decided that's where we want it, but I want a space between the heading and the text. So I'm going to look for a spacer widget, which is here. Just put it in between. And again, you can decide how big you want that space to be. Okay, well, that's all the text that I want to put in this one. So I might want to put another image, so we can do that. And there's all sorts of images here. You can play around and have a look at these, but I'm just going to add another image. Yeah, that's where I want it. Just use one of the ones that we already have. This one. Actually, no. Let's get something different, shall we? Yeah. What about these? These are colourful. And then we're going to stretch it to fill this column. And again, we're going to drag it down. Drag it down here. And I want a bit of space between the images. That looks nice. Pretty good. It's very easy to build your website out like this. We started with an empty block. We've added a heading and some text and a couple of images. So it's good. Or if, as I've shown you before, we want to use one of the pre-made blocks but just edit the content within it. So we're going to do that and add a block. I think I just want to put some images. So I pick a gallery widget and decide what we're going to do. So we're going to pick this one. Yep. Okay, this is where we want it. So we're going to choose 3 more images to go into our cake website here. So we can click on the image we want to edit. I'll click on there, choose our images. Obviously, you'll be uploading them if you wanted new ones in your website. If you wanted new ones, you would just click upload a file, and then you'd upload it directly from your computer. But in this case, I'm just adding images that we've already got. So there we go, that's the pictures we want to add. And just here, you can see I can change the spacing between them so they're all the same, and then make them all similar width and stuff, move them around, do what we want. And then we want to change the background color of this block. Click edit container and then background color. There we go, make it pink. And again, we'll do the same. Just click off it, and that's how it looks now. If we're happy, we decided we want to publish this to our website. We'll click Save Changes, and then we can website preview, open it into a full window. And then we'll go through the stuff that we had there previously. And then this is what we just added, this new section. And this new gallery in here. You see these ones came in, they were set with an animation. I'll show you how to do the animations real quick as well. If you want, click on the image and then click that little play button, and then you can pick an animation. So we're going to fade in from the right with this one. So that's going to come in, sweep in from the right. We're going to come, this one's going to come in from the left. Fade in from the left. There's so many animations you can choose. Click save changes. We'll go back to our website here, and then we'll click just reload this page. You see the ones that we just did, they've just animated in. That's it, and that's how we add new blocks. We've added new columns to these blocks, or we've added one of our pre-existing blocks as this one. We just added the content within it. We've edited that. So if you have any questions on how to edit your website, then please let us know. Otherwise, good luck, and let us know how you're getting on.